Today, I want to talk to everybody about what photography means to me. You know, I've had photography in my life for a very long time, instilled in me through my father. And I find it very thrilling and captivating. Photographers, they see photography in a similar but different way, and that's just amazing. You know, you grow up learning a certain skill, a certain way, and it's so awesome to see other professionals and the way they do things, the way they take their pictures, their workflow, their style, their creativity. There's a lot of photographers that just blow me away by their talents. We're a special community, us photographers. We might not be the biggest industry of the world, but we're definitely one of the most important. Young students, when they go to school, they learn history. And what do they look at? What do students pay attention the most? More than even the context, the words. They pay attention to the images taken. How many of you guys went through a book and if the pictures weren't interesting, you just didn't even read that? Pictures play a vital role in the world. Us photographers have a very important duty, and it's to capture the world as we see it. I remember when I saw my very first photograph of an amazing photographer, world famous photographer by the name of Ansel Adams. It just blew me away. His creativity, his vision, his talents. There was something special, and I was drawn. Automatically, I was hooked, and I wanted to know everything about photography. What's photography to me? A lot of us, photography is a profession. A lot of us, it's a hobby. And some of us, it's both. You know, photography is the music when there's no instruments around to play. Photography is a visual art that people from all over the world enjoy. When I see kids these days, they're doing great things with cameras. I mean, I'm talking about young kids. When I see other photographers instill the love of photography with their kids, that's the most beautiful thing I can witness and I can see. You know, photography is something where is needed to document life, to document the news, no matter how good or bad it is. You might think of having a camera at a special event, a birthday, a wedding. There are photographers in the world that wake up and they go out, they risk their lives, and they capture the craziness of the world. Whether it's life-threatening, whether it's bad weather, whether it's brush fires, you might be an enthusiast. You might want to get your hands, and you might want to try your hand in photography. Why not? Don't let anybody discourage you from trying it and loving it. You know, in the beginning, you might not be that good, and that's fine. But remember one thing, guys. Photography sometimes is subjective. What you see through the lens might be something so amazing that others might not appreciate, and others just very well will love your vision and what you create with that camera. So don't give up. You might be 50, 60, 70 years old and you're just getting into photography, and I love that. It is never too late. Don't feel like you're too old, too young. Let me tell you a story. When I was growing up, I had a lot of critics around me telling me, Vahagan, give it up. You're not that great. Just move on to something else. If I listened to them, I don't know where I would be right now. I love where I am. I love photography. A thing that I come home to and I enjoy, whether it's looking at my images, whether it's just prepping my cameras. getting new cameras, reading about photography, looking at other people's work, studying photography, learning about light, composition. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. If your heart is there and your passion and your hard work, there is no reason why you should not get better in your photography journey. Don't listen to others. Listen to your heart. Listen to your mind, for your spirit and for your love. You know, I'm a musician. I grew up listening to music. I was a little boy. I grew up listening to rock and roll, heavy metal. I fell in love with the drum set. My love for music is bigger than anything in this world. However, my love for photography is equally as big. No matter who you are, no matter where you live, no matter how old you are, there's nothing that can stop you if you put in the time and effort and your heart is at the right place. There's nothing that could stop you from learning and loving this thing called photography. Let the camera be your paintbrush. Gather your vision and let the world see what you see through the camera eye. May God bless us, God bless the world, and have a very, very wonderful life. Capture it as you see it. Thank you very much.